So today I'm going to be talking about what I learned from a mental breakdown. Now, back in March, I just completed my company's third round of investment and I had a complete mental breakdown. And in the lead up to that, I had insomnia, I was really stressed out, and I think, I just snapped. Like, I was just so exhausted and so tired. The next 6 months were complete hell. I was in and out of A&E. I was sent to a mental health unit for psychiatric assessment. And it was probably the most painful thing that I've ever gone through in my entire life. They say that a breakdown can sometimes be a breakthrough, and that's what happened to me. So I started seeing this trauma therapist, Chris John. He's one of Europe's leading trauma therapists. He's trained directly under Pia Mellody, who's the author of Facing Codependence and Facing Love Addiction. And he has been an amazing guy to work with. And one of the first things he said to me was, "Nick, stop seeking." Now, before I started seeing Chris, I was a massive self-help addict. I mean, I've read quite a few self-help books, and I think I started when I was a very young person because I didn't have many friends at school, and I wanted to improve myself. I always thought that there was something wrong with me. So I read loads and loads of self-help books, and for me, I found that none of them have really made any lasting changes. The only books that have made a difference, in my opinion, is Pia Mellody's Facing Codependence. That's been a really, really good book to read. It's really highlighted kind of unhealthy behaviors that I have, and now that I'm aware of them, I really consciously try to stop doing them. And the other book that really helped me, I found, was Fear of Life. That explained for me why self-help doesn't really work. And the author, Dr. Alexander Lowen, goes to conclude that self-help doesn't work because the only way to heal our emotional wounds is through feeling and not doing. And this is exactly what my trauma therapist said. He said, you have to feel your way out. Feel with it, don't deal with it when it comes to trauma. And the trauma that I've experienced in my life has been, physical, emotional, intellectual, spiritual, sexual. And it's really screwed me up in a lot of ways. And I didn't realize this until I saw a trauma therapist. I thought trauma was only reserved for war veterans or something. So I was really surprised when that happened. So anyway, here are the 3 biggest lessons that I've learned from my mental breakdown. 1. Self-help books don't work. 2. Death is a powerful reminder. Now, when I was in an A&E unit, I was in a mental health unit, I felt like I was going to die. I was in such a bad way psychologically. I was convinced I was going to die. I was convinced I was going to be sectioned forever. And when I was there, I wasn't thinking of any of my problems. I wasn't thinking about any of my resentments or my achievements. All I wanted to do was just get well again. So death is a really powerful reminder. Remembering that you're going to die someday it can be a really, really powerful motivator to get the things that you want to do done, and to forgive the people who need to be forgiven, and to say I love you to the people you need to say it to. Number 3. Everything we thought about happiness is wrong. Now, what I've learned is that, nothing really makes us happy that is external. So if you're looking for anything external to make you happy, it's just not going to happen. I mean, you'll get like a little buzz off it, but then what happens is that you need to come down again. But what we tend to do is that we keep looking for these little highs. So whether it's an achievement or whether it's going out drinking, you know, and this is why I'm going to say happiness is bullshit, because it's not lasting. Instead, I think what people are really seeking is fulfillment. And to become fulfilled is an inside job. And that involves feeling your feelings, feeling your hurts, letting go of trapped emotions. And I think for me, it's, I'm really finding fulfillment in you know, doing what I think I'm supposed to do, you know, finding my true purpose and doing that. And for me, I believe my true purpose is to help other people by sharing my story and spreading the word about how effective trauma therapy has been, how effective 12-step recovery has been. And that for me it feels like wholesome work, whereas when I was earning money just for the sake of earning money, it felt kind of empty. So there you have it, folks. Those are my 3 key lessons from what I've learned from a mental breakdown.